Hey, welcome to the Northwest Georgia Football Scoreboard Show. Here with Benton Burge, Team FYN Sports Guy for the Chattooga Indians. I'll be with you for a little bit, man. I got to go make some real money here in a little bit, so I might have to turn it over to you before we're done.
I got you.
All right, man. We'll start with Class A. Some of the scores we got from Class A last night and today. There we go. I know you were at the Trine game tonight, man. What did you see from the Bulldogs tonight?
The Bulldogs, man, they're a methodical bunch, man. They just kind of consume you. 3 yards, 5 yards, and then they'll hit 20. Got a few different backs that they ran with. 25 ran good, 26 ran good. I mean, they had their bell cow that we knew about. I can't remember his name right now.
Brown,
but,
Rob Brown.
Brown. Yeah, Rob Brown. Yeah, he didn't have that many carries, but the carries he did have, they were good. And
I have a feeling they're probably trying to stay healthy tonight. You know, with the season starting next week, man, they probably didn't want to get too many guys hurt.
Absolutely, and they threw the ball. They threw the ball a little bit more than expected, especially later in the game. They worked on it. I'm telling you, man, the backup quarterback. I'm not saying that he needs to be the starter. I'm just saying he's got a good arm.
Yeah, I think 6A is going to be fun this year, man. I was at the R. Murchie Model game last night. R. Murchie brought their A game, man, on defense. A real solid performance. I mean, the game was tied 0-0 at the half. I mean, they still got to get some things worked out on the offensive end, but the defense, A+.
Yeah, man. It seems like both of those teams have their defense. Speaking of both of those teams, R. Murchie and Model have their defense, raring to go at this point.
Yeah, I tell you, one of the surprising scores I see in Single A last night was Gordon Lee and Heritage, man, 14-10. I know Gordon Lee struggled last week with Ringgold, and I mean, they came out this Friday night, got things turned around.
Yeah, I think go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I said I think that's a reflection of how good Ringo's going to be this year. I think Ringo's going to be tough. They're going to be competing for the upper spots in their region in 3A there.
Yeah, that and Coach Gross got those guys playing, man. He's a heck of a coach up there at Gordon Lee. And let me get that off there. Learning as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bowden last night lost to Villarica 21-6, man. But I heard they took some knocks down there last night. Curious to see how they come out next Friday.
Yeah,
I heard they're running backs. Yeah,
consensus favorite, I think, in 6A public.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I heard they took some knocks last night, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you hope for the best for the kids' sake.
I'll throw up a couple highlights here from the R. Murchie game last night, man. You can see that defense in action.
All righty.
Rylan Steen right here, man. Big sophomore linebacker. 6 foot, 200 plus, man. Had a heck of a game. Number 44.
In the backfield. Just right off the bat, you notice just R. Murchie's skill looks a little thicker and a little longer than what you're used to seeing.
Well, shoot. We're learning.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man.
Moving on down the list, you mentioned the Gordon Lee Heritage. That I watched. I went back and watched on. I don't even remember the website, but anyway, I went back and watched it, and it was a pretty good game. Gordon Lee surprised me. They had some guys that could fly. I mean, there's one guy, number 2. I can't remember his name, but he took a jet sweep or something around the end, and he just outrun everybody to the corner, and he was gone. I mean, that Gordon Lee being good, man, that makes a lot more interesting in 6A, especially with Bowden maybe taking some lumps. But trying Gordon Lee, that's always a battle, no matter what. And I think it might be again. I think it might be another good battle.
Especially if Bowden has some lumps, man. I mean, every team in that division will be battling for a playoff spot. I mean, they all seem pretty equal right now.
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that Gordon Lee put it on trying fairly well last year. So I guarantee you when that game comes, with the tradition and rivalry there, they're going to be wanting some revenge.
Let's take a look at some of the AA scores from tonight. Some of the finals and halftime finals we have tonight.
One that jumps out right off the bat. Just now looking at it, the Fannin 28-0 over Hayesville. I mean, everybody that I talked to talked up Hayesville like they were. I mean, like it was going to be extremely tough for Fannin. I've seen a couple highlights. I'm not sure who posted them on Twitter, but I've seen some highlights where they had a couple touchdown passes. Maybe a Mashburn kid playing quarterback. Maybe that.
Yeah, and that 28-0 score was a halftime score. I haven't heard anything since then. So, yeah. I mean, they came out to play this Friday night after struggling on offense that first week.
Absolutely.
Dalton, I mean, they put it on Purple tonight, 38-7. Not surprising. Dalton 6A school, Purple 2A.
That's tough. I mean, you're talking about getting hardened quick.
I see that Gordon Central score coming across there. So Norville was up 33-0 at half in that game, and they're going to be tough this year. I know Coach Hamilton up there at Gordon Central, man, he'll get that offense figured out before the end of the season, but right now they're having trouble putting points on the board, but have a huge offensive line.
Well, it seems to be a common thing. I mean, it's tough early. Offenses are normally behind at this point of the year, behind the defense. So we're seeing a lot of good defensive play. I think it'll come together here in the coming weeks.
I tell you a score that jumps out right there on that ticker is Haralson County, 20, Dublin 19. I know with the varsity playing in the first half, man, it was 12-7 at halftime. I got to give kudos to Haralson County, Coach Peavy, man, for the preseason schedule they put together. I mean, Dublin and Cedar Grove back in the spring. I mean, it's hard to get any better than those two teams.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Here's moving on AAA here, man. I got a couple of AAA updates here. We'll throw on, but
wow.
Here's somebody with a Jake Keller, man, sending us in a update from Rockmart Carrollton. I saw a couple of people online tonight saying that Carrollton looked better than they ever have. I tell you what, man, that Carrollton Rome game is going to be fun this year.
Man, that score right there, that shocks me. I mean, not slighting Carrollton. I just thought Rockmart would be. Wow. Yeah, that's an interesting score, man. This is going to be an exciting year with all the schedules, man. There's some schedules out there.
This game finished 20-20.
20-20.
20-20 with the JV in the second half, but Daresville up 13-6, man, with the varsity.
Yeah, I seen a long run. I think it was still in varsity play at the time. Daresville made – and Daresville's offensive line, they have some men on that offensive line. And the Daresville, they go to Chattooga week 1, which is next Friday. That's going to be a very interesting matchup.
Yeah, I'll hop over here, man, see if I can see that long touchdown run. You see anything else here that jumps out to you?
Looking down. The original score shows the 6-6 stalemate. At the end of the third, I think it was 6-0 Lafayette. I'm not sure if they played, who all played in the fourth quarter, but I figured there'd maybe be some more points, but I figured that game would be real close. Those teams are pretty evenly matched. They call it the Civil War. I don't know if it's because the battlefield is up there in between the two schools or what, but that's pretty good.
Here's somebody asking us about Ringgold, North Murray. Man, already talking about Ringgold, North Murray. I think there was 100 points scored in this game last year. I got a feeling it might be the same this season. They're playing at North Murray, and both offenses are loaded.
It's tough to make a prediction.
It is. It is tough. I'm gonna predict that it's 52-50. I'm not gonna say who's gonna win, But
I'll say this, leave you a little cliffhanger. I've seen North Murray. I hadn't seen Ringo. They got a couple of impressive scores. 36-0 over a day team that's, that I feel like is going to be challenging for a playoff spot in 2A. I think it'd be a close game, but I can't. I'd have to look at Ringo before I could predict because I've seen what North Murray has. Kids going to throw the ball around. They're going to feature number 6, and they're going to put some points on the board.
Here's a score from 2A that we didn't have earlier. A team I'm going to see next Friday night live in the flesh. Temple Tigers, varsity starters 23-7. I mean, not overly surprising. I mean, Paulding's what, 5A, 6A school?
Yeah,
good Temple 2A.
For Temple. Are you going to Temple or is
going to Temple for the Temple Bowden game? So,
I think they got some new digs. I think they got a new scoreboard or jumbotron or something down there. I know Bowden did. I mean, all those schools are. We need to get some of that up here.
Pretty excited about seeing both those quarterbacks, man. If they both play, I know Cam Vaughn, quarterback for Temple, he got offered Gardner Webb this summer, and the quarterback at Bowden, man, he's going to be a heck of a senior next year. He's a highly recruited kid. See what we got going on here in 4A. Cedartown. That game was just 7-0 at the half. Patrick Gardner, a couple of touchdowns for Cedartown. I wonder how much the Cedartown starters really played, but I mean that's a pretty impressive score on Cass's side. I think the Bulldogs are predicted Final Four team this year, Class 4A.
That's another team to watch right there because I mean. The running back, I mean, he's committed to Georgia to play defense, right?
Yeah. Coach Myers in his first game, his first unofficial game. His first official game will be next Friday at Gilmer. Pulled off a win against West Hall, 27-7. They got a lot of guys back this year. I think they'll compete for a playoff spot in that region. Kind of surprising that Lafayette scored down there. I know Lafayette was in a rebuilding year, supposedly. But, I mean, 6-6.
I've heard, now, don't quote me because I hadn't seen it, but I've heard that they moved the quarterback from previous year to running back, and they have somebody else playing quarterback. That's what I've been told. I won't say the source just in case it's incorrect.
Here's a score from Central Carrollton down there. 6-0. I'm not too familiar with Northgate. I don't know what class they're in, but another team from 7-4A to be competing for one of those playoff spots.
Yeah, I see another one.
There's Daresville Athletics, man, always supporting us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, we take all the support we can get. I'm looking at 28-14. It kind of doesn't say. It's between Troop and Heard County, 28-14. I think it's the Braves won, so I guess Heard County won 28-14. Yeah. I'm not sure if that was a varsity final or a complete scrimmage final, but
there's our 5A score rolling across the board there. Like I said, that's pretty good showing on Cass's part against one of the top 4 teams in 4A. All right, man. We'll get to some highlights here.
I was going to see if I could queue up a few highlights myself. You got some more from our merchant game. Oh, you finding something on Twitter here?
Yeah, I'm twittering it up here.
All righty. I'll see if
Jack Payne, man, Darlington tonight took on the defending 2A champion Callaway. I was there for the first half, 14-10 at halftime, man. Tigers look pretty strong. This kid can throw the ball.
Oh, yeah, he made that look easy. Made it look easy. Well, I'll tell you what.
I got you right here, man. Toby Maddox for carrying the ball, huh?
Yeah. You can pull some of those if you want. I've got actually. We hadn't spoke about them yet because it was Tuesday night.
Here's Toby Maddox right there.
Toby, a little spin move to get in the end zone there at the end. Yeah.
He's a sophomore, right?
Yeah. Watch this cut right here. Just led the defense out and then just veered back in. Nice. Sinking the hips and getting back inside there. See if I can pull up. Like I said, Tuesday night I was in Somerville. I had Chattooga and LFO.
How much to try and throw the ball tonight?
During the varsity portion, maybe 10 to 12 attempts, maybe 10 attempts. That was a nice interception there. Number 54.
Boom.
Yeah. And then I picked it back up. The stands are right on the field there. So when you get close to the sideline at trying, you get some hairdos. See, I think I had a couple more from. Yeah, I'll queue up a couple here. Here's one here. It's LFO. They led the game off about the second or third play of the game. Against Chattooga, they had Keenan Walker to Jamilion Womble for a nice screenplay. Following the big boys to the end zone. Touchdown. Unfortunately, that was their only score in the varsity portion there. Let's see here. See if I can find anything interesting from Chattooga. Lester only had about 5 or 6 runs. Big back from Chattooga. This is probably his best run. A little toss sweep to the left. It's tough to bring down.
First down.
First down, Chattooga.
Yeah, there is a new sports announcer at Chattooga, and I will refrain from making a comment. I'm glad that he stepped up in the absence of the other people that's left.
This is the game deciding field goal last night for the Indians, man. Grayson Perry, sophomore, 45-yarder right there.
Looked like it had some room too.
Yeah, the kid can kick it, man.
Man, it looked like he just sweet swung it, like you're trying to hit a 7-iron in the middle of the fairway.
He's going to be one of the top kickers in Northwest Georgia before it's over with. Nice.
And sorry, we're going back and forth. I know you're looking at tonight's highlights, but I got another couple. This is Nick Hester. I'm looking forward to him this year. High School. Yeah. So if you notice there, he's quick. When he gets to the second level, he's pretty quick. And I'd be remiss if I didn't share Burdick. Burdick coming up, making a play. Just stuffing the running back one-on-one. Got a little help there from 56, but
yeah, Burdick's a headhunter, man. I love watching him play.
Yeah, I agree. He's fun to watch. Got anything else you pulled up here?
Yeah, here's a kid that's been a real bright spot for the Devils this year, man. Sean Montgomery, senior,
Oh yeah,
picked one last night. He had a pick in the first game against Woodlands.
had an 80-yard touchdown run too, didn't he?
Yeah, I didn't get it on tape, man, because my camera was full. I'm still trying to figure out how to use all this stuff. And yeah, he busted off a 80-yard touchdown run, third quarter.
Yeah, he's going to be one to watch for, especially in 7AA. It's going to be he'll be dangerous. Just flipping across all the scores while you're doing that again. Class A, Armurchie, 10, Model 7. We got Gordon Lee, 14, Heritage 10. Villarica 21, Bowden 6. Some of these may have some mixture JV in them. Some of them are varsity only.
Yeah,
Most
like I
of the
said,
varsity was either a half or third quarter games.
yeah, this is kind of a scrimmage for us too, man. So we're just trying to get this all figured out. But next Friday night, real scores. You see a final
Real
score come
scores,
across.
yeah.
It's a final score.
There will be final scores, and hopefully we'll continue to have people add their highlights. Remember to tag us or add Northwest Georgia football. We'll be scanning through Twitter to find anything you post. You want to post a picture, comment, whatever. Tag us, update scores at the end of the quarter, end of the game.
Yeah, like I said, this is just a scrimmage for us too, man. We're getting this all figured out, and this thing will be rolling next Friday night, a full show.
Yes, sir. We got.
I won't have to go make any money next Friday night. I can just stay on here all night and talk football.
Callaway 14, Darlington 10.
Here's an update from Fannin Hayesville, 42-7 final.
Wow.
Pretty impressive.
Joshua Reese, are you kin to any players at Fannin? Let's see here. We went through and talked about all these scores. Let's see if I can do this.
Here's somebody wanting to know if we want to predict the Macaulay-Calhoun game. I don't know much about Macaulay. I know they're good. Man, I'm so high on Calhoun this year that I gotta take the Jackets in that one.
Man,
I know you're a big Georgia fan, and I just saw where the Calhoun wide receiver Cole Spears just committed to Georgia.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw that he's supposed to be a 4.38 guy.
Yeah, I've seen him, man. He went up to App State and had some film on earlier in Twitter, and dude can fly.
Well, that's good. I mean, we need guys that can fly. See here, copy.
I guess what we got you on, man. What about Rock Martin Rome next week, man? That's the huge game around. How do you think that one's going to turn out?
Rock Martin Rome. I mean, I was shocked by the Cedartown score. I think Rome's fairly loaded. They're going to have. I would say Rome's going to win the game. Let me shorten it up.
Yeah, I think
let's see, less than 10.
Yeah, I think it'll be close, but it'll be a tough game. And yeah, I like Rome, man. They're stacked, loaded.
Loaded. I agree. Good QB, good running backs, line of scrimmage big.
Who do you have next Friday? Adairsville?
Chattooga has Adairsville in Somerville. That's going to be a very interesting one.
All right, man. I guess I'm going to drop out of here and head on to the workplace, and I will leave it to you.
All righty. Well, I appreciate you joining, and like you said, we'll be 100% live with all the scores next week.
Yeah, we'll be rolling next week.
Yeah, if you have any, if you have any questions or ideas or anything, catch us on our comment section on the YouTube live page, and we'll see what we can do. Or if you want to sponsor the scoreboard,
yeah, we can stick your name right up there right up here in the corner.
Absolutely, we'll talk about your team. We only cover 40 to 50 something teams in Northwest Georgia, but we'll branch out as the year goes on, I'm sure.
You got a taco stand, man? We'll be glad to eat tacos right here live on the air.
Oh man, instead of Taco Tuesday, Taco Friday. Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, man.
I think
I'm gonna leave it to you.
Yeah, I think pretty much. I mean, we've talked about all the scores. I think we're ready to the trial to be over, and we'll try it again next week.
100% next week, man. We'll come with our A game next week. We'll be ready to roll.
Ready to roll.
Ready to roll.
See you next week.
All right, man.